when we have these two matrices, the first thing you have to determine is if you can multiply them or not. And what you're going to do is you're going to take the dimensions and put it in the order they appear, so 2 by 5 and then a 5 by 1. And you're going to circle the two middle numbers right there. And if they're the same, then it's a yes. If they are different, it's a no. We're going to see a no in a second, okay? And the result of multiplying matrix A times matrix B is going to be a matrix that is a 2 by 1. And where do you get the 2 by 1? It would be the two numbers that got left out in the cold. That's the dimensions of your answer. Okay? So what I like to do is see if it's a yes or a no. If it's a yes, I set up my matrix with those two dots in it. I set up the matrix with those two lines in it, so you're ready to do that, okay? All right, so let's say we were doing matrix B times matrix A, and B is a 5 by 1, and A is a 2 by 5. All we did was reverse the order, right? Well, in this case, you have a 5 by 1 and a 2 by 5. Those two numbers are not the same, so this would be a not possible. And you just stop and you don't keep going. You just put not possible. You're going to have a couple of those on your homework. So when you see those, just put not possible. Okay, first of all, when you figure out the dimensions of a matrix, it's rows by columns. So this has one row and two columns. You see them? So it's a 1 by 2. That's a 1 by 2. What's the dimension of the second one?
2 by 1.
2 by 1. Is this a possibility to multiply this? Yes, because we circle the two middle ones, and it's a yes. And then the answer is going to be a what? What?
1 by 1.
Which is one little lonely number. Okay?
What? So it has something to do with the numbers.
All I've explained here is the dimensions of both of the matrices, if we can multiply them or not, which it's a yes because the two numbers in the middle are 2's, and the dimension of the resulting matrix, which is a 1 by 1, which is just one row, one column, which is really one number, okay? Not all of them are going to be like this. Some of them are going to be a lot bigger. So we're going to do a more complicated one in a minute. So when I had you doing your left hand going left and right and your right hand going up and down, I did that for a reason, because that's how we're going to multiply these. The left matrix, each row goes left and right, and the right one, each one you're just dealing with the columns up and down, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to put your finger at the 3 and the 2, the first numbers, right? And that, the way you get the number here is 3 times 2 plus 2 times 1. And that's equal to 8. So we're doing negative 4 times 3 plus 4 times 0. It's the first row in the first column. It gives us the first number. And then the first row in the second column, negative 4 times 3, negative 3 plus 4 times 2 gives us the 20. Now I'm going to change to green. Green is going to be the next two. These two numbers, okay? And green is going to be this row with these two columns. So it's going to be negative 2 times 3 plus 1 times 0, which is negative 6. And negative 2 times negative 3 plus 1 times 2, which is 8. With me?
See what?
Now the yellow is going to be the third row with both of these columns. So you go left and right with the first one, up and down with the second one. And the yellow is going to be 2 times 3 plus 3 times 0. And then 2 times negative 3 with the second column plus 3 times 2. So the first one is going to be a 6, and the second one is going to be a 0.